Hey everyone, welcome back to the Modern Stacker. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to be doing a market update, and we're just going to be looking at what's been going on in the precious metal space. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Either way, please be sure to hit the like button to this video. It's an awesome thing to do, and it definitely gets this video moving in the right direction and gets it out to more people. So you can do your part in helping people be aware of this stuff. This is good stuff. So let's jump right into it. If you've been tracking me on this channel for some time, you know I like to go out to TradingView and just kind of look at the paper trading market for gold and silver and just kind of see what's been going on. And if you've been following this recently, you know that the spot price has gone up significantly, quite significantly, just here in the last couple weeks. So right about March 13th, Monday, March 13th, we had a significant spike. We've been experiencing a nice kind of bearish, downward decline. And you've been following my channel. You notice I was kind of tracking this and I was saying, I don't know, this is looking primed to spike. I've got some, you've got a double, triple bottom here. That's typically a good sign of something getting ready to bounce back up. And well, not only did it bounce back up, that was when the whole banking crisis began to come into picture. And wow, not only did it bounce back up, it shot back up. And then ever since that point, we have been in this bull market that has constantly been going up. And so if you've been following this, obviously as a precious metal, stacker, you're probably looking at this and saying, oh my goodness, gone are the days of, good prices for getting gold and silver. And even in gold, just taking a look at that. Again, here it was back in kind of that, March 8th, March 13th, there was a little bit of a hiccup right Friday. I think the news broke Thursday or Friday. Friday, I think it was, SVB. You can see gold went up right here. And we've been basically increasing ever since. Broke the 2,000 mark. That was a big thing. There was always that mindset about breaking the 2,000 mark. It broke here, and then it went back down, tested, went back up. And there's that double bottom bit, and then went back up, another double bottom, and it's like it continues to just test itself. But here's the 200-day moving average, and you can see it's starting to tick up. Same on the silver side. Silver side is starting to tick up. The 200 moving day average is going up. So some interesting trends that we're starting to see here in the precious metal space. And like I said, I've been tracking this for a while. And if you got in and picked up some precious metals in this period of time, good on you. This was a great time to be getting into it. And the question is now a time, should you be getting into this? Now, I will tell you, I have a mixed opinion about this because I don't like to buy high any more than you do. But I think there's some things this time around in the economy that lead me to think that this is not maybe a time to be as strategically minded on trying to get your best nickel and dime dollar approach as it is maybe more of, the Titanic is sinking. Maybe you should be thinking about finding that lifeboat. Maybe. Just, again, not a financial advisor, just a dude on YouTube who likes to talk about shiny things. But I am seeing signs of stress and strain. The banking collapse was a big reason why we saw this and why we continue to see this. But the other reason we're continuing to have problems with this, and here's AppMex, right? Not affiliated with any of these sites. They're just some cool sites that I like to look at from time to time. Due to unprecedented demand, a temporary $250 minimum order is now in place. Okay, you can look at the message from the CEO, kind of get a little update from them. What about SD Bullion? Oh yeah, minimum order has been temporarily set to $500. Read the latest update here. You can go, not every site is saying this, but, that's something to think about. We're starting to see stress and strain, cracking in the system. about availability. Andy Schechtman was talking about this just the other day in one of his interviews, I think with Liberty and Finance or even with Silver Slayer, about just the strain that is the overwhelming amount of strain that's being put on the system. And we haven't even hit 2 to 3% of the potential market. Like we are still talking about small beans causing this. This is the small audience causing this. This is not the billionaires and the millionaires jumping in. This is the high demand that's being generated by the common man. And what this tells me is that once the smart money really fully invests and decides to move into this market, it's game over. Okay? So something to be thinking about is that, as we are seeing this, if there is concern for, let's say, the dollar and its longevity, or if there's a concern about the financial trackability of things like CDBCs, which there's that too, or if there's concerns about government economic stabilities from things like, say, the BRICS nations, or let's say there are concerns with a whole bunch of U.S. treasuries being dumped back into the system because the countries that were holding them decided that they are no longer going to hold them. I could go on, but my point is that when you start to put all of this on the table, and what I'm potentially saying here is that I personally suspect that what we're seeing is the beginning of a much larger uptick. There have been experts that have said, silver could shoot to $50 an ounce. I think that's conservative, personally. Again, just my two thoughts. You do you, and you can make your own opinion on this stuff. But I potentially see a much larger upside and things going much further as the stress in the financial system and the cracks begin to appear. And as we begin to realize that we are standing on thin ice, and the economy and the situation that we are dealing with and living in right now is not as structurally sound or stable as we thought it was, or maybe have been told it was. It is not strong as hell, folks. I'm sorry. It's not. So you can let me know in the comments below what do you think about that, and also just kind of let me know what you're doing. So are you going to be dollar cost averaging through this uptick? Are you going to continue to try and get what you can? Are you hoping for a pullback? Because I don't know. I'm not seeing any indicators right now, not even in the RSI or the MACD, that suggests that it's coming back down anytime soon. It shows here a little peak of it possibly being oversold, but it said that here, and then it did this. So yeah, and a lot of this doesn't make sense right now, except to say that there's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt about the future of the fiat currency that we call the dollar. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. Hit the like button on this video. Again, it's the currency that drives YouTube, and it makes me feel special too. I'll be honest. But no, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, keep on stacking.